What I did to you? Say I left the interior. I came over here to look for him. I can't find it. Then you go put different trouble on my head. What I did to you, boy?
Papi, morning. When you go to work here, I can't go.
My friend, that serious thing happened to somebody. Then you talking about work? Eh? Look, the thing that happened to me. If you know it, you will not ask me about work.
Papi, that's sorry. I just can't go to work.
That the one you talking? I don't like the people.
But why are
people talking something serious that you can't bring a web business inside?
Hey, Papi, they see I go for crying again. How to see me crowd?
Yeah. It hard for men to cry. It depends on the kind of thing that happened to the men.
Okay, what happened to the men?
Violence, man.
Look, I was going to work the way they men said. My only way, I'm at the drive. I left the house with the hope of finding passenger to collect money to bring it to the house. They read that in the few days. It only God look in my face. He said that you are senator.
No, boy, send it to you.
Wait. Between Vada and Krata, I was going the bill was plenty. The car started singing, when I know the water entered the car, it spoiled our car. So what do I do now? Every day, when I go to the house, they get me easy. I look at my parents' faces. I say, that means this.
Papa, don't cry. Why do you hear crying? The government of Liberia in war, they finish solving your problem.
No, I don't go for Jogo. God finish solving my problem. I tell you the problem is there. The car is back. Then you say God finish solving my problem.
Because that car there will not be back again. I want to say God solve your problem. The government of Liberia, through the Ministry of Public Works, was able to secure. Okay, we put it in a wrong way here. They were able to get a grant aid from the Japanese government to build the road from freeway straight to the Water Corporation. No,
you say great. One thing about people, when they want to borrow money, then they will be bringing BB inside for all not to understand. What you mean by grant?
Okay. Let me put it in a simple way.
No, not your
the government in public where they had a project. They can always see water sitting down the road.
Yeah.
So they look at it for long, but they get money to do it. So they say, since the Japanese people that good people to us, and we've been working together for a very, very long time. They have good relationship. They took their contract, their road project, and carry in Japan. They got a city, Tokyo City. They went there. They talked to the Japanese government and the people. They say, okay, their project, a good project, will help you. So grant that money now you can give for a project that you will not pay back. You are not borrowing or crediting instead.
So that's free money.
That's free money for a particular project.
So Mama, tell us what kind of project will start and what kind will end? Because some people that one can start, it can end. So tell us.
Some project from Kalekita.
It can end. So tell us. We start and what kind will end?
It will end.
And so that what people went in Japan, Tokyo, on the 6th of March, the people near the popping and paper down. Their project is starting from today. They have already ceremony now from here. Ain't seen Trump and party us there. The project already now start. Yes, it will end on the 15th of June 2028. Now 780 working days project.
You can remember.
Another question. That who then come in do the work here? That the one do.
The body when you say who will implement the job in it, but we want to know simple and English. The people that will be doing the work, they call it a Thai Nippon Construction Company Limited.
Wait. You say that?
Yeah, that.
We don't want that. We don't want that.
I'm not a Thai here. I'm Thai. We don't want that. And the people they will not need that. Thai Nippon Construction Company. Then they got another group. The one that will make sure that everything that they say will be done on their road, they will be super fascinating, super fascinating.
Follow the P.
Follow the P.
Whether it went correct or it not went correct.
That one, they call it the Japanese engineering consulting. They say that Japanese want to do over the 7 years. Like they phone on me. It's Germany engineering consulting. And they will make sure that everything that's supposed to happen on the road, it will be local book and launch our public web ministry. Yes.
So tell us now, what will benefit? What will we benefit from the project here? We want to know.
The benefit of the project number one. And how we put for our table, they will import 175 Liberians to work with them on the project. 175. They will create jobs.
Okay, apply.
Your way now, me feel material apply. Then it will ease the traffic. On the Vatan road, but that small traffic is be there. The potholes, you know what? In the pothole, you not see a red. You will pass inside. It will not happen. Yes.
Okay. How much money for the whole thing there? You know they are not the damage.
The people say like 18 million down.
18
million? Like 18 million now. The people spending on the project and that's no money.
One day I will get even one for me to go back to 4 years.
You worry about 4 years because getting better. The way they will be looking, they will get 2 cars going, 2 cars coming.
Yeah.
The existing pavement will be there. It will be the same 2 and 4 2 going, 2 coming. But the pavement structure will be 730 millimeters.
Mama, yes. The kind of building in this between 730 millimeters also deeper.
Yes. I tell you how the road be looking. Take the road, it will get sidewalk where people can walk freely. They are still actually any freeway looking. And they get strong sidewalk that people can walk. You can walk on the car road, they will put it there. They will put all the traffic features there. Where car to park, where car will not park. They will mark the road again where he will be able to walk across the road. But you're not just driving any car they want to cross while the car is moving.
So when you know water can settle on the road, how do you water present?
In fact, leave that one. Let me ask my question. All the one you been talking, the one that made me to cry, you never rub more on that one yet. You never say, tell me now how the road facing will make my problem not to happen again for the water to go inside. Look, when I go to my house this time, I will be way on the road. When my children see me coming, they tell my wife, say, Papa, come in. You know what this he can say?
No.
He can say, who can come?
Who can come?
Okay. So, I want that one to move from there.
I will move from there.
Let me rub more on your
Rub it.
that road that you see, that 1.9 kilometer, right?
Yeah.
The reason water keeps sitting down on the road because we check that drainage one side and then drainage here that's 600 millimeters. So it's smart to carry all the water that coming. But the people that are facing the road here, they say they're making it 900 millimeters. Well, 900 on the side, 900 on the other side. So now you walk there, it will be there. So you will see that the water will be flowing. But you know what I gotta tell you? They get one saying that when people helping you to wash your back, you should take care of your stomach.
Yes.
We are like very wicked to ourselves.
I will not down.
Me and I there.
When we eat a taxi or in our car, we will drink water in plastic or eat biscuit or anything and we'll drive it on the street. Instead of putting it in our car.
I can only do that one.
Like that, the thing will go in the tradition. Some of us, we will save our time. Our plastic in our houses, they in there without dropping in the tradition or dropping sand. Like that, when the place get filled, the drainage now, they get filled, they can see no plastic in their grass. Then it will stop the water from flowing to where it's supposed to.
When you say flowing for the water to pass,
stop the water from passing. So you will notice that the water will sit right on the water or it can back to us in the community. Yeah. Some of us can even build in the waterway. When you have to build, you gotta go to public way. They say your people don't come and lay. Where they get the water away for water to pass. But when you not do it, when they reach out, it will enter your water system. When see water sitting down all on the water, they will say the government people not doing well. Now we are all saying not doing well. We got to help the government people for them to help us.
Thank you, yeah. From today, when I go in my community, I will tell them this one. They will start with me.
Yeah.
My day, I myself will know how to take care of it. I will not give it to those people who can carry and leave it side the road. So okay, I will eat the other test the other day. One foreigner was there, he said, the very people did it. I was bad. I said,
We want to say thank you to the government of Nigeria, the Ministry of Public.
Yeah.
We also want to say thank you to the people and government of Japan.
Yeah.
Thank you to Chica for thinking of us.
Thank you.
And thank you for performing that beautiful drama. Very, very beautiful. It contains a very great message. And so we move forward. We will now invite to this stage Mr. Takayuki Nishiyama from the Japanese International Cooperation Agency. He's the chief representative. You are welcome.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Your Excellency Joseph Nima Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia. Her Excellency Sarah Besolo MP, Minister of Foreign Affairs. Honorable Augustine Kupehet Aswan, Minister of Finance and Development Planning. Honorable A. Samuka Duno, Acting Minister and Deputy Minister of Public Works. His Excellency Hiroshi Yoshimoto, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of Japan, Representative of Dai Nippon Construction, Representative of Age Japan Engineering Consultants, Representative of Pacific Consultants, Representative of Yachio Engineering, Honorable Ministers, Media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my great pleasure to join you today for this groundbreaking ceremony of the project for the extension of Japan Freeway. Today marks another important milestone in the long-standing friendship and partnership between the government and people of Japan and Liberia. On behalf of JICA, Japan International Cooperation Agency, I'd like to express my sincere appreciation to everyone whose dedication and hard work have brought this project to this important stage. Finally, we can start the construction. As many of you may recall, the grant agreement for this project was signed in March last year. Prior to that, the preparatory survey was carried out jointly by Japanese consultant and our Liberian counterparts. Since the signing of the grant agreement, the project has moved steadily forward through technical consultation, coordination among relevant institutions, procurement procedures, and other necessary preparations, leading to the commencement of construction today. This project will develop approximately 1.9 kilometers of road extending from the western end of Japan Freeway to the Gabriel Taka Bridge intersection. This section forms a vital transport corridor linking central Monrovia with the Freeport and serve as a critical artery for Liberia's logistics network. Currently, during the rainy season, frequent flooding and chronic traffic congestion severely disrupt the movement of both people and goods. These conditions also create long-standing challenges for surrounding communities, including flood damage and road safety concerns. Therefore, this project involves much more than simply rehabilitating a road. The work includes raising the water level, expanding and improving drainage facilities, and implementing other major engineering measures necessary to address these long-standing urban challenges. Upon completion, the project is expected to upgrade this important corridor, creating a more convenient, safer, more climate resilient, and more attractive urban environment for the people it serves. Directly to the vision set forth in the Arrest Agenda for Inclusive Development. Through these improvements, the project represents a concrete step toward achieving the government development aspirations and delivering supporting such efforts. Following the successful reconstruction of Somalia Drive, now proudly known as Japan Freeway, we are pleased to contribute to the next phase of development along this important transport corridor. As construction begins, allow me to make one important request. The success of the project will depend not only on engineering excellence, but also on our shared commitment to safety, quality, environmental and social considerations, and close communication among all stakeholders. Building upon the spirit of partnership that has brought us to today, I sincerely hope that the contractor, the consultant, and all relevant institutions will continue working closely together throughout the implementation of this important project. Finally, I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to the Ministry of Public Works, all other government institutions, local communities, our development partners, and everyone whose dedication has made today's ceremony possible. I look forward to celebrating the successful completion of this project together with all of you in the near future. More importantly, I sincerely hope that this road will serve the people of Liberia for many years to come, supporting their daily lives and contributing to the country's continued development and prosperity. Today, we break ground on the road, but we also reaffirm the strong bond of friendship between Liberia and Japan. May this project stand as a lasting symbol of what our two countries can achieve together through cooperation, mutual trust, and our shared commitment to a better future of Liberia. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Still on remarks. I have the distinguished honor to call on the acting minister of the Ministry of Public Works and current Deputy Minister for Administration, Honorable A. Samoka Dono.
Excellency, Joseph Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia, Madam Dean, Beslo Yanti, officials and members of the President Cabinet, other officials of government, and let me be specific about two. Our host, Honorable Sekou Dukule, Managing Director of the Freeport of Monrovia, and our landlord, Rory Bryan, Superintendent of Masurado County. Mr. Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary Hiroshi Yoshimoto of Japan, the government and people of Japan, representative of Dow Nippon Construction Company, representative of the 8 Japan Engineering Consultant, our development partners, traditional leaders, my colleague, Prince D. Tamba, officials and members of the Raw Aggression Team at the Ministry of Public Works, members of the Foot Estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I bring greetings from Roland Lafayette Giddings, Minister of Public Works, who would have loved to be at this historic occasion, but due to foreign travel and flight connection schedule changed, he's unable to be here today. Distinguished audience, today's gathering is a defining moment in our national journey. As such, this groundbreaking lays another solid foundation for national infrastructure transformation in the road sector to unlock the economic growth drive in our beloved country, Liberia. Mr. President, the groundbreaking today for the extension of the Japan freeway symbolizes reinforced friendship, trust, and a strong commitment to national development between the government of Liberia and the government of Japan. To this end, Japan Freeway now stands as a symbol of that friendship. Mr. President, this project represents an investment of 2.45 billion Japanese yen, equivalent to approximately 16 billion United States dollars, for the rehabilitation and upgrading of the 1.9 kilometer of road corridor between the Freeport of Monrovia to Gabriel Tucker Bridge. This corridor is one of the most economically important thoroughfares in our country. It supports industrial activities, movement of people and goods from the Freeport of Monrovia to other parts of Liberia. Additionally, it is important to state that this project is expected to create employment opportunity for approximately 175 Liberians, including 75 skilled workers and 100 unskilled workers. This employment opportunity will not only provide income for employees, it will also enhance technical capacity and transfer of knowledge. It is also important to state, Mr. President, that the completion of this corridor will mark the first time in the history of Liberia under your regime from Broad Street to Bull Waterside to be 4 links connecting Liberia to the sisterly Republic of Sierra Leone. It is predicated upon this that I am calling on all stakeholders to ensure that this project is executed with excellent accountability and quality standards. To the people of Liberia, specifically Masurado, Mr. Superintendent Rory Bryan, this project is directly for you. Protect it, support it, and take pride in it. To the contractor, Dow Nippon Construction Company Limited, we count on your professionalism and commitment to deliver a project worthy of our nation's sustainable development aspirations. Fellow citizens, I'd like to inform you that construction activities usually bring temporary inconvenience. Therefore, I ask for your patience, understanding, and cooperation throughout the implementation period of this project. The short-term inconvenience we experience today will inevitably produce long-term benefit that will serve our nation for years to come. Additionally, the Ministry of Public Works will continue to work closely with the contractor Dan Nippon Construction Company Limited, H Japan Engineering Consultant Incorporated, the supervising consultant, JICA, and all stakeholders for effective project management, quality control, environmental management, transparency, and timely completion of this project on June 15, 2028. Mr. President, I am on bended knees to extend many thanks and appreciation to you for the step-by-step implementation of the social contract you signed with the Liberian people for the provision of basic social services after the 2023 election. Mr. President, so thank you very much. Let me say thank you to the ambassador, the government and people of Japan for this product. In conclusion, let me say, the road to development is the development of roads. May the work ahead be completed safely, efficiently, and to the highest standard to bring lasting benefit to generation to come. Long live the government and people of Japan, and long live the government and people of Liberia. I thank you.
The road to development is the development of roads. Very unique quote. Thank you, Mr. Acting Minister. Before much ado, I would like to take this time, with still no remarks, to call on Her Excellency Ambassador Cyril Yenti, Minister of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Dean of the President's Cabinet. You're welcome.
Your Excellency, Joseph Boakai Sr., President of the Republic of Liberia, the Honorable Deputy Minister of Public Works and Acting Minister, who is the host of this event, the Minister of Finance and Development Planning, Augustine Pehe Gafuan, and other members of the cabinet and the government at large, Ambassador Hiroshi Yoshimoto, Ambassador Extraordinary Plenipotentiary of Japan to Liberia, other development partners, JICA, members of the Diplomatic Corps, development partners, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is an honor to be here today at this groundbreaking ceremony, another landmark event that reflects the enduring friendship between the Republic of Liberia and Japan. Today's ceremony is much more than the construction of a road. It is about strengthening a partnership that has stood the test of time. A partnership founded on mutual respect, shared values, and a common belief that strategic investments in people and infrastructure create the foundation for lasting prosperity. I extend our deepest appreciation to the government and people of Japan and to the Japan International Cooperation Agency for their unwavering commitment to Liberia's development journey. In March 2025, I was opportune to sign the agreement between the government of Japan and the Republic of Liberia in the tune of 2.7 billion Japanese yen, which is around $16 billion. And that's towards the reconstruction and extension of this critical corridor linking the Greater Turkey Bridge to the free port of Liberia. From the construction of the original Japanese freeway to investments in agriculture, fisheries, healthcare, education, food security, and so many others. Japan's contributions to our post-war recovery and national transformation has been unwavering. Japan has demonstrated commitment and has stood with Liberia through the test of time. As the principal gateway to Liberia's maritime trade, the Freeport of Monrovia is central to our national economy. Improving connectivity between the Freeport and the national road network will facilitate the efficient movement of goods and services, reduce transportation costs, enhance road safety, improve logistics, stimulate commerce, and strengthen Liberia's competitiveness, as our port director earlier said. These are critical for President Boakai's arrest agenda. These are critical and non-negotiable. We must pursue them and pursue them with diligence. For the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we are particularly proud to have served as the diplomatic channel through which this partnership was negotiated and formalized. We extend our role beyond facilitating agreements to look at economic diplomacy as a critical instrument for mobilizing international partnerships that directly improve the lives of our people. And we encourage the Japanese government, Mr. Ambassador, to use this as an opportunity to invite more Japanese investment into Liberia, encourage Japanese companies, Japanese philanthropists, Japanese billionaires and billionaires to come to Liberia. Let them see this investment from the government as an opportunity for them to leverage and build upon it as we increase infrastructure, as we expand electricity, as we expand the road network. Let them know the cost of doing business in Liberia is decreasing. And we believe that as we look at economic diplomacy, this is the right time. Liberia is open for business and is ready for business. Let me commend Minister Roland Lafayette Giddings, his deputy ministers, assistant ministers, and the entire public works team for their leadership in implementing this project. Let me also indicate here that when we were having the discussions with Japan, and Ambassador Yoshimoto will remember, I was being very pushy and insisting that this project should include the Freeport to Simport Bridge access. And the insistence was, let's do this part first, and we'll talk about that part later. I said, let's talk about that part now, and then while you're implementing this one, we can do the documentation for that other one. Partnership is not a one-way street. Partnership is a two-way street. And I want to commend the Minister of Finance, the Ministry of Finance, that the President's vision is being implemented, because as Japan is doing this access, the government is doing the additional access from Freeport to Simport Bridge. That's what partnership is about. And this is important. It's important, as the dramatists were saying, when you scratch my back, you scratch my front. Thank you, Mr. Finance Minister. We are scratching our front as well. And it's good for the Japanese to be aware of this. We're not sitting and only waiting for donors to come in. We are also doing. Mr. President, thank you for your leadership in that regard. And as we break ground today, we want to say today that strong partnerships are measured not simply by the resources that are provided, but by the trust that is built, by the dependability of our partners, like Japan has demonstrated. And let me just say this, please allow me to say this, when we talk about dependability. Japan has been giving us rice aid, and the rice they have been providing, they indicated to us that that particular rice was no longer available in Japan. and they wanted to know alternatives, and we wanted to continue with rice. Japan went to the extent of procuring the rice outside Japan to make sure that what we needed was secured. Many partners will not do that. Will not go to another economy to boost that economy, only to satisfy a partner. Thank you to Mr. Ambassador. Please convey to the government, people of Japan, our gratitude for this partnership. And as we look at this project now, we're laying another stone. This is another stone that's being laid upon the foundation of this partnership. We'll continue to build on this partnership, and we know that this partnership will outlast all of us through the test of time. Thank you so much, and God bless all of us.
Thank you, Madam Yanti, for that statement, and thank you for championing Liberia's cause out there and bringing in more investors, more partners to help with our country and our economy and our people. So we still remarked. We quickly go to Honorable Ernest Mensah, the chairman of the House's Committee on Public Works at the House of Representatives.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, Minister Sarah Nyamdi Beslo, Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Dean of the Cabinet, members of the Cabinet, Mr. Takayuki, Chief Representative from SICA, members of the diplomatic corps, esteemed members of the audience, distinguished guests. It is with great honor that I extend a warm greeting on behalf of the Speaker of the House of Representatives, who would have loved to be here, but due to some compelling schedule, he has sent me to speak on his behalf. Today, we gather not only to celebrate our collective effort to progress, but also to reaffirm our resolute dedication to the President's agenda for infrastructure expansion. As we embark on this transformative journey, I want to emphasize that the House will maintain a firm oversight and engagement with the Ministry of Public Works. Together, we are committed to ensuring that every initiative, every project, and every investment is executed in a steady and efficient manner. Our shared goal is not just to expand infrastructure, but to enhance the quality of life for our citizens, fostering growth and development in every corner of this great nation. However, I must take this opportunity to caution the government of the paramount importance of integrity and transparency in our endeavors. The trust placed in us by our donors and public is sacred, and it is our responsibility to safeguard these resources diligently. I urge the ministry to exercise the utmost caution and vigilance in the management and the overall implementation of this project, ensuring that they are utilized effectively and the funds are used for its intended purpose. The misuse of donor funds not only undermine our effort, but also jeopardize the goodwill and support of our partners. To conclude, let us move forward with a shared vision, unwavering commitment, and a collective resolve to transform our infrastructural landscape. Together we can transform inspiration into reality, creating a brighter future. Thank you.
on remarks. This is the final one before the keynote speaker. We take this opportunity to call on Ambassador Hiroshi Yoshimoto, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary, accredited near Monrovia, but resident in the Republic of Ghana.
Your Excellency, Joseph Nima Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia, Excellency Salah Beslo Nyanti, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dean of the Presidency Cabinet, Honorable A. Samka Duno, Acting Minister of Public Works, dignitaries, esteemed officials from the government and agencies, representatives of JICA, representatives of Japanese contractors and consultants, namely Nippon Construction, 8 Japan Engineering Consultants, Pacific Consultants, Yacho Engineering, and friends from the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning once again. It is a great honor and pleasure for me to be here today at this important groundbreaking ceremony for the project for extension of Japan Freeway in Monrovia. First of all, on behalf of the government and people of Japan, I'd like to express my sincere appreciation to His Excellency President Boakai for gracing this occasion with his presence. I'd also like to extend my deep gratitude to the Minister of Public Works, JICA, Nippon Consultant and Construction, 8 Japan Engineering Consultant, Public Consultant, Yacho Engineering, all relevant ministries and agencies, and everyone who has worked tirelessly to bring this important project to this stage. Today's ceremony is not simply the beginning of a road construction project. It is another important milestone in the long-standing friendship and cooperation between Japan and Liberia. The road we are discussing today bears a very special name, Japan Freeway. For many Liberians, this road is part of daily life. It connects people to work, to markets, to schools, to hospitals, to the free port of Monrovia, and to many other important destinations. It is also a key route for logistics and economic activity in and around the capital city. For Japan, the name Japan Freeway carries special meaning. It reminds us that infrastructure is not only concrete, asphalt, and drainage systems. Infrastructure connects communities. It supports livelihoods, it strengthens economy, and most importantly, it can become a visible symbol of trust and friendship between nations. Japan has long attached great importance to its partnership with Liberia. Our cooperation has covered various fields, including infrastructure, health, food security, human resource development, and other areas that support the foundations of society. Through these efforts, Japan has sought to contribute to Liberia's peace, stability, and sustainable development. The Japan Freeway itself is one of the most visible symbols of this cooperation. Over the years, Japan has supported the movement of people and goods in Monrovia and has played an important role in the daily life of the city. The project we are launching today will build upon this history of cooperation and further strengthen the function of this vital urban corridor. The project for extension of Japan Freeway in Monrovia will improve an approximately 1.9 kilometer section connecting the existing Japan Freeway, the free port of Monrovia, on the northern side of Gabriel Taka Bridge. Although the project area may appear limited in distance, its importance is very significant. This section is a strategic transport link. It supports access to the free port, which is one of Liberia's most important gateways for trade and logistics. It also connects central Monrovia with key urban and commercial areas. When traffic is congested, when the road surface deteriorates, or when flooding occurs during the rainy season, the impact is felt not only by the drivers but also by businesses, port users, public services, and ordinary citizens. Through this project, the existing 4-lane road will be rehabilitated. The road level will be raised where necessary, and drainage facilities will be improved. These improvements are expected to help reduce traffic congestion, improve travel time, and enhance road safety and make the road more resilient, particularly during the rainy season. Ladies and gentlemen, Japan's approach to infrastructure development is guided by the concept of quality infrastructure. Quality infrastructure not only about building something new, it is about building something that is safe, reliable, durable, and useful for the people who depend on it every day. In practical terms, this means careful planning, sound engineering, attention to safety, consideration for maintenance, and respect for the needs of local communities. It also means working together with our partner countries to ensure that the infrastructure contributes to long-term development. In addition, quality infrastructure should bring benefits not only after completion, but also during implementation. In this project, local workers are expected to be employed, and Japanese technical knowledge and practical experience will be shared with local engineers and workers through day-to-day project activities. In this way, the project is expected to contribute not only to road improvement, but also to local capacity building, skills development, and future infrastructure development in Liberia. This project reflects that approach. It is intended not only to improve a road, but also to support the wider development of Monrovia and Liberia. Better roads can reduce transport costs. They can improve access to markets and services. They can support private sector activities. They can help create an environment in which people and businesses can move more efficiently and safely. In this sense, the extension of Japan Freeway is closely linked to Liberia's broader development agenda. Roads are fundamental to economic growth. They connect ports to cities, communities, and communities to opportunities. By improving this important road section, we hope to contribute to Liberia's effort to strengthen connectivity, promote trade, and improve the quality of life of its people. I'd also like to emphasize that a successful infrastructure project requires close cooperation among many stakeholders. The government of Liberia, particularly the Ministry of Public Works, has shown strong ownership and commitment. JICA has provided continuous support as Japan's implementing agency for development cooperation. Nippon Construction and Japan Engineering consultant and Pacific consultant will also play critical roles in ensuring that the project is implemented safely, efficiently, and to a high standard. At the same time, we recognize that construction work can cause temporary inconvenience to road users, nearby residents, and businesses and port-related activity. I'd therefore like to respectfully ask for the understanding and cooperation of all concerned stakeholders during the implementation period. With good coordination, clear communication, and strong commitment from all sides, I'm confident that the project can be completed successfully. Ladies and gentlemen, today, as we break ground, we are also looking ahead. We are looking ahead to a road that will be safer and more reliable. We are looking ahead to smoother movement of people and goods. We are looking ahead to stronger connectivity between the Freeport, Central Monrovia, and surrounding areas. And we are looking ahead to an even stronger partnership between Japan and Liberia. Japan remains committed to working hand in hand with Liberia. Our friendship is built on mutual respect, trust, and shared desire for peace and prosperity. The Japan freeway is a road, but it's also a bridge of friendship between our two countries. I sincerely hope that this project will bring tangible benefits to the people of Liberia and will continue to stand as a symbol of the enduring partnership between Japan and Liberia for many years to come. In closing, I'd also once again like to express my deepest appreciation to His Excellency President Boakai and the government of Liberia, the Ministry of Public Works, JICA and the project team, and all those who have contributed to making this day possible. I wish for the safe, smooth, successful implementation of this project. Thank you for your attention. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ambassador. Their roles are vital economic infrastructures that connect ports to cities, cities to communities, and communities to opportunities. Unquote. Thank you for that powerful statement. Thank you for reaffirming the government of Japan's commitment to the government of Liberia and promising to work hand in hand to deliver this project. Thanks so much. So quickly, before the protocol gets ready to invite the president, we'll call Bita.
On vertical and horizontal construction. Madam Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dean of the President's Cabinet and other members of the Cabinet, Mr. Senior Advisor, and other advisors of the President, Mr. Ambassador of Japan, and members of the Diplomatic Corps, Madam Country Manager of the World Bank, representatives of international organizations and development partners, Mr. Managing Director of the National Port Authority, other heads of public corporations, autonomous bureaus and agencies, administrative staff of the National Port Authority, Madam Country Representative of the World Bank, Mr. Country Representative and members of the team of JICA in Liberia, Mr. Inspector General of Police, and other heads of paramilitary institutions, representatives of institutions specialized in higher learning, Mr. Chief Representative, Project Manager, Chief Engineer of the contractual team, prelates and members of the clergy, performing artists, other invited guests, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I now have the honor to present to you His Excellency Joseph Boakai, Senior, President of the Republic of Liberia. Who are the keynote.
Senior President.
Chief.
Good afternoon.
Chief, can you allow us to do our job, please?
Good afternoon, please.
No, not stop being, you can't be here, I'll come out. What's up?
I see all of you having and laughing. The small town people are putting me in more trouble every day.
They help me do my job,
school fee because they told the people we are proud of Boakai was solid. I can't sleep.
Yeah. Can you not be in the camera, please?
Hiroshi Ishimura. Ambassador Extraordinary.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Our representative from
He wants to be seen, nothing else.
legislature representing Speaker, the being members of the cabinet, country representative Japan International Corporation JICA, the managing director of National Port Authority, our official of government, citizens, members of the Japanese community, the media, all of our citizens. Thank you very much. For the past 3 months, we broke ground on 2 major road corridors central to this administration's development agenda. 255 miles and a kilometers of road in western Liberia and the Mandekoma and Wandema Highway in the northwestern region of this country. The development of these 2 corridors lays a strong foundation for our broader goal of expanding infrastructure and opening the country to greater socio-economic opportunity. This morning we continue that commitment by breaking the ground to improve another major thoroughfare, one that links the commercial center of Monrovia to the rest of the city and the surrounding suburbs. The project, whose construction begins today, extends the Japan freeway from the freeway of Monrovia to the Gateway Trucker Bridge. Although mentioned only 1.9 kilometers, this road is one of the most strategically important transport corridors in our country. It is the lifeline of Liberia's economy, linking the nation's principal seaport to the capital, supporting the daily movement of our people, goods, commerce, as well as trade. By modernizing it, we will strengthen economic activity, improve mobility, reduce travel time, and enhance the daily life of thousands who depend on it. When completed, the project will feature climate resilient infrastructure and provide lasting solution to the flooding that had long affected this corridor. It will improve the drainage, provide durable pavement, improve lighting, enhance pedestrian safety, and improve traffic flow. The project is an investment of approximately 2.7 billion yen
equivalent to United States $16 million, financed entirely through the government of Japan's general mandate. I gave them a big hand. On behalf of the government of people of Liberia, I want to extend a profound appreciation to the government and people of Japan for their friendship and generous support over the many decades. This ceremony is a celebration of enduring friendship between two nations, a demonstration of what genuine international partnership can achieve. Japan has remained one of Liberia's most structured development partners. And I want to mention here about the Japanese, like I told the ambassador this morning, when they commit, they commit. To the extent that when I was vice president, the people in Lofa, Kulam, there was investment in local material production. Even after I left government, our project was abandoned or kept alive. Today, the Sheremwe is from local. Kulam, that's where they're making them. Two Japanese brands that started. And they're still committed to that project. For some people, they would have abandoned it. There's a lot we can learn from each other. Not just money giving, is commitment, integrity, and we want to thank them so much. So, Japan has remained international cooperation tied up. The people of Japan have invested in our roads, our bridges, our ports, healthcare, education, agriculture, water system, and even capacity development. These investments have improved lives and strengthened Liberia's recovery. Many Liberians still remember the road as Somalia Drive. After its reconstruction with generous assistance from Japan, this important corridor became a model of modern road infrastructure in Liberia. In recognition of the extraordinary contribution and enduring friendship, the government of Liberia appropriately renamed the corridor the Japan freeway a permanent tribute to our country. Fellow Liberian distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased that this project is expected to create approximately 175 jobs for Liberians during the construction. Sometimes we say no job, no job. Everything that is done here is adding job. You may not be having one, but jobs are being created. So beyond these direct jobs, the project will also create opportunities for local suppliers, transport operators, service providers, and surrounding businesses, thereby multiplying its economic impact throughout the community. So I hope nobody's going to ask that road we eat. The road is making them eat. This investment directly aligns with my administration direct agenda for inclusive development. We recognize that modern infrastructure as a key driver of economic transformation, private sector growth, job creation, dignity of life. And I would like to say dignity of life. Many people don't understand. But for your people to ride on good roads, drink quality water, avoid all of these erosion. That's dignity of life. It matters a lot. For me, dignity of life, improve public service delivery, which is the reason government comes to power. The government remains committed to this agenda. We will continue to seek ways to expand and modernize Nigeria's transportation network through strategic partnership with development partners and private sector. And I'd like to remind you that years ago we said road number 1, road number 2, road number 3, road number 4. And we are building roads. They are helping our people to move from one place to the other. And we will continue to build roads. Continue to give our people quality drinking water, electricity. To the Minister of Public Works, I want to commend you for your leadership, for your professionalism in bringing this important project from concept to implementation. To Jaiga Nippon Consulting Company Limited, and Aid Japan Engineering Consultants Incorporated, I encourage you to maintain the excellent cooperation that have defined this partnership since the inception. And I want to believe that also, in addition to what we don't take note of, there is always some skill transfer when people come there to do it. There's cultural transfer here, the habit of the work, quality work. To the residents, businesses and road users along the corridor, I ask for your patience, cooperation during the construction work. Finally, let me reaffirm Nigeria's deep gratitude to the government and people of Japan. And I want to say to T. Benjamin Myers that indeed I will know your name now. It is my honor on behalf of the people of Liberia to officially declare the extension of the Japan Freeway project launched and to proceed with the groundbreaking. Thank you.
That was the voice of the President, His Excellency Boakai, making it re-emphasize on the